Hello and welcome to Learn Hindi Lesson 42. I'm so thrilled to have you back with us. Today, we're unlocking a really massive piece of the whole conversational puzzle. Just think about how often you go to a market, pour a drink, or ask about the time, and you need to know quantities. Well, today we're learning exactly how to ask for those quantities in Hindi. This is a super practical, highly useful explainer, and by the end of it, you're going to feel incredibly confident asking how much and how many out in the real world.
Here's our quick agenda for today. First, our welcome to Lesson 42. Second, the rule of kitna. Third, some simple examples. Fourth, practice time. And fifth, our summary and next steps.
Let's jump right into Section 1. Welcome to Lesson 42.
So, our main goal for this explainer is to learn how to ask for quantities. And to do this, we're going to start with one very powerful base word, which is kitna. Literally, whenever you want to ask a question that relates to an amount, this is the root word you're going to reach for. Kitna is absolutely your best friend when it comes to quantities.
But, before we start translating, let's just quickly look at how we actually do this in English. We use how many for countable nouns, right, like dogs or books, and we use how much for uncountable nouns, like water or money. Definitely keep this in mind, because Hindi approaches this in a beautifully logical, though sometimes slightly surprising way. Because yes, in Hindi, even your cup of tea has a gender.
Okay, let's dive into this with Section 2, the rule of kitna, looking at gender and number.
See, in Hindi, our base word kitna doesn't just change based on whether something is countable or uncountable. It actually transforms to match the gender and the number of the noun itself. So, if the noun is masculine and singular, you just use the root form, which is kitna. Notice that strong ah sound at the end there. Kitna. Now, if it's masculine and plural, it becomes kitne. Listen closely to that E sound, kitne. And finally, if the noun is feminine, and this is whether it's singular or plural, it doesn't matter, it becomes kitni, with that drawn-out E sound. Truly mastering kitna, kitne, and kitni is the absolute key to everything we're about to do today.
Moving right along to Section 3, let's look at some simple examples through practical scenarios.
Let's imagine two friends, Rahul and Anna. They're making tea and just looking out the window. First off, let's look at uncountable nouns. Suppose Rahul is the one making the tea. He asks Anna, "Kitna pani," which means, how much water? Because pani, or water, is a masculine singular noun in Hindi, we use kitna. Make sense? Then he asks, "Kitni chini," meaning how much sugar? Chini, or sugar, is a feminine noun, so kitna transforms right into kitni. And finally, for milk, which is dood, he asks, "Kitna dood?" Since milk is masculine, we jump right back to using kitna.
Now, Anna looks out the window at the street below. She asks, "Kitne kutte," or how many dogs? Now, the word for dog, kutta, is masculine, but because she's asking about multiple dogs, it's plural. Therefore, we have to use the masculine plural form, which is kitne. Then if she sees cats, she asks, "Kitni billion?" Billy, or cat, is feminine, so we use kitni. And then turning around and looking at a shelf, Rahul asks, "Kitni kitaben?" or how many books? Books are feminine too, so once again we stick with kitni.
Okay, Section 4 is practice time, so get ready to speak out loud.
All right, learning a language is very much a physical skill, so I want you to treat this like a one-on-one tutoring session. I really want you to speak out loud. How do we say how many cats are white? Well, it translates to kitni billion safed hain. I'm going to say it, and then I want you to repeat right after me. Ready? Kitni billion safed hain. Great job. Did you notice how kitni perfectly matches the feminine plural noun billions?
Now, it is your turn. I have a little challenge for you. Based on everything we've just covered, how do you translate the phrase, "how much money," into Hindi? I'll give you a hint to help out. The word for money is paisa, and it's a masculine singular noun. Go ahead and think about it for a few seconds.
And the answer is kitna paisa.
Did you get it right? Because paisa is a masculine singular noun, we go right back to our root base form, kitna paisa. You are going to hear kitna paisa all the time if you're ever shopping or negotiating in a busy market. Which brings us to Section 5, our summary and next steps. Let's quickly recap. Fantastic work today, really. Asking about quantity in Hindi literally always comes down to these three forms. Number 1, kitna for masculine singular. Number 2, kitne for masculine plural. And number 3, kitni for feminine nouns. If you can master these 3 endings, a, and e, you've just unlocked a massive amount of conversational Hindi. I am so proud of your focus today to bring this all home.
That officially wraps up our explainer for today. The next time you pour yourself a drink or just look at a crowd of people, I want you to ask yourself, what gender are these items in Hindi and which version of kitna would I use? Subscribe for more and follow me on Instagram, link in the description. And if you want to learn Hindi one-on-one with me, message me on Instagram or email me.